Okay, so this will be an interesting one. Most of the time, I actually get asked this a lot if I see something before I draw it. People ask me, oh, like they see my sketchbook or they see something I've drawn. It's like, oh my gosh, this is in your head. And a lot of times I keep going back and I'm like, well, no, not really. Like I have an idea in my head. I have sort of a concept of what I want, maybe a basic shape, but a lot of it actually comes out in the drawing. Ideas happen. I'm flitting back and forth over here, over there, doing this, and things come alive during the drawing and things that I maybe wouldn't have done earlier, didn't think about. This drawing is not that. This drawing actually had a very clear idea. I saw somebody had done this, almost just this bean pole type of thing, and there was this line going straight from like their head down the body, down the leg, and I loved that idea of just this big solid shape and then just kind of breaking it up almost like a totem pole. Even there's a head, a chest, and then these legs type of thing, and I really thought that was a lot of fun. So this drawing I actually had in my head pretty close to what ends up here on the page. I wanted the haircut to kind of break out a little bit, and maybe these little arms just back there, but I wanted this big solid line that you can even see just from the very beginning straight down. And because of that, I'll flit around in drawings a lot of times back and forth. I do this, I do this, I do this. This guy I almost go from top to bottom. You see that I've started in on this head and the face, and then I went down and did the shirt, and I came back up and had to do the other eye there as well. But by and large, I'm going to do this drawing from top to bottom because I kind of knew what I wanted, which is weird. Like I said, most of the time I'm going back and forth and all over the place, and the drawing is evolving as it happens. So this is one of those rare cases where I was like, no, I know exactly kind of what I want to do. And because of that, I'm able to do this straight down type of a thing, going in on the hair and making sure that that's happening. See, and now I'm going back down to the shirt, and I'm going to finish up the details there, and then I'll go in and I'll do the belt, and then I'll do the pants, and then I'll do the, and little things pop in, the little pocket on his shirt with the pen in it. But I'm just going to go down. There's the pants. And now we're just going to do the pants for a bit. The shirt and the face are already done, but I'm going to go in and now do the pants. So he was kind of fun though, really kind of interesting to play with these choices. This is not something that looks realistic at all. Nobody's face is as wide as their shoulders and as wide as their legs. That's not what happens. So this is one that you can really break those rules and have a lot of fun with it and just push and play with those shapes even more, which I really enjoy. I enjoy how far I can take something and how far I can push it and still make a fun, appealing drawing. And I mean, he's not a fun, appealing looking guy, but that doesn't mean he can't be a fun, appealing drawing. So he was a lot of fun to do, going in here, making sure I get those arms. But you can see just that primary shape right there, just that big bean pole image. And I might even go in here in a second and really even strengthen that line, because that was the whole thought process of it there. So now that I've got it all in, just going to go back, do some different things, and just like I said, punch that line. And now that I have these shapes delineated, how can I separate them a little bit so they're distinct? And I decided to do some patterning on the pants. He's got like these tweed pants or these corduroy type of pants. So and a lot of times I've talked in these videos about big, medium, and small, and you can even see that the legs are like this big shape, and then I have these medium shapes in the head and the chest, and then I have some smaller shapes in the hands and things like that. But for the pants, I wanted that very even, consistent line so that you had that texture. I wasn't going for something design-wise. I wanted texture in it to make it feel like it was, you could see and you almost feel you've had pants on like that before. So I was going in there, but really strengthening those lines, added some glasses, and there you have him.
Thanks for watching today's drawing. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment at the bottom if there's something specific you want to see drawn, and maybe it'll make it into a future video.